More than 100 years ago, the world was dominated by war. The war to end all wars. It was supposed to end in glory, to bring the world together in peace. But it changed nothing. It ended in mud, in gas, in silence. Battlefield 1 was never meant to be a history lesson, but a reconstruction of emotion and memory. More than 15 million people died, dying for the idea of a peaceful world, living their last days through the end of the world. The campaign is made up of different stories. In the sky, on the water, on the ground. No matter where you looked, you could not escape the war. But amongst them, one stands apart. The story of an older man with tired eyes and steady hands, and a young boy who still believes war is glorious. He teaches him how to hold a rifle, how to keep his head down, how to survive long enough to lose his innocence. An old man hardened by the atrocities of war, remembering who he was through this boy, perhaps seeing the same innocence he once had. It builds realism, not through perfect detail, but through weight, the weight of loss. The weight of what is happening. The weight of what you've done. And heaviest of all, the weight of your loved ones. Knowing that at any time, in any place, they could be taken from you by someone fighting for what he believes is right. Your feet drag through mud, rats scatter past you in no man's land, and you are surrounded by the dead or dying at all times. It is not meant to make you feel like the only soldier in the war. You are not a hero in the traditional sense. Every man, every woman, every child fighting is one soldier they could not miss. Even victory feels temporary. And with every temporary victory comes permanent loss. The stories capture scale the way memory does, distorted, overwhelming. This war wasn't just a battlefield, it was a machine made of men. Each life lost, each life consumed. Another drop of oil to keep the gears turning. For a moment, you see what most generals never did, or refused to see. The cost of pushing, the cost of holding, the cost of retreating. All of it paid in flesh. But amidst the horror, you find something unexpected. Beauty. A sunrise over a city being bombed. A mountainside on fire, resembling paintings of hell. explosions across the desert filling the air. Destruction becomes art, and that beauty is unbearable. We know it's wrong to feel awe for such needless destruction, and yet maybe that's exactly what makes us human. We see beauty in ruin so that we can face it. When the old man stays behind, it isn't cinematic heroism. It's exhaustion. It's the understanding of endlessness. He has seen enough for one lifetime and gives way so another can begin. The young soldier turns back towards safety, and the old soldier turns back towards the war. No speeches, no violins, just one glance, and then nothing but fire. In that moment, Battlefield 1 stops pretending you can win. It reminds you that survival was the rarest metal of all. Sacrifice, loss, hatred, fear, these were the gifts the war left behind. Everyone lost something. Everyone lost someone. It gave us someone to hate, something to fear. The stories end, but the feeling stays. There is no cinematic ending, no grand finale, only silence. Long enough for thought. You think about the lives you borrowed only for a moment. The lives lost so that you could be here. Their names erased, their graves unmarked, bodies absorbed into the landscape. It isn't closure. It never will be. It lingers. Battlefield 1 isn't about victory. It's about remembrance. It shows how humanity finds light even inside catastrophe, and how that same light can blind as easily as it can heal. The beautiful tragedy of Battlefield 1 is that it makes us feel awe at what should only provoke grief, because that's what war does. It turns horror into spectacle, and memory into art.